Hey everyone, it's my time to tell you a story. I love telling stories. This one's slightly different, okay? You need to excuse the water that's running down my head, by the way. It's a complicated hairstyle, I know, forgive me. Right, the story that I'm going to be sharing you today is called White. Okay, now White is an interesting story because it speaks about different types of personalities. Okay, so you need to listen carefully to kind of figure out what's going on, because if you don't listen carefully, you'll completely miss it. Let's get started, because the more I try to explain, doesn't really matter. It's only going to really make sense once you have a listen. Okay, so let's start with the first type of character. This is known as the victim. Blackness, nothing but blackness. Not a flicker, not even the tiniest spark, just empty space, stretching further and further, obscuring my memories, taking my thoughts. I don't fight it. I haven't got the strength anymore. My mind seems weak and inconsistent and unimportant now. A swimming, blurry image emerges from the disappearing jumble at the edge of my mind. It's hazy, but I can make out a window, a car window, speckled with flakes of wet sleek and snow being whipped by the wind outside. Now an image comes and I'm speeding towards it, faster and faster. So what do you think's going on? Okay, let's move on to the second type of characteristic, or the second person, or the second scenario. The guilty. I feel dreadful staring at the operation in progress sign. I know it wasn't really my fault. I can't help it, replaying it in my mind, and suddenly I'm living it again. I was pulling out from my mum's house. Snow and sleet flew past like a thick fog. I was sure there was no one behind me, and suddenly the snow parted, and just like that, as if by an invisible hand, and then it's too late to stop. Eyes wide, screaming, flashing lights. I can't take it. I cry. Are you picturing things together now? Third, the helper. Okay, this is the third perspective. I checked the instruments, making sure they haven't changed. The readings stay the same, for better or worse. She's in a coma. Unless she wakes up soon, she'll probably stay the same way forever. The man who hit her looks so guilty, as if it was his fault. A miracle's got to happen. So you've got all these different pieces to this story. What do you think's happened? What do you think's happening? Okay, next perspective. The sorry. I've been waiting here for nearly 2 hours. About 5 minutes ago, I went to the desk to ask about the person before me. They don't know much. Just that her name was Eddie, and she was 13, and she possibly suffered from a fatal head injury. Now I feel terrible for being impatient. I want to feel sorry for her, but I won't. Sorry won't do her any good. Okay. And finally, the lucky. A flicker, a small spark grows into a flame. Emotions, memories, sensations all join until there's a blaze in my head. Bright, burning, leaping, fueled by my previously forgotten memories. It won't stop gushing through my mind. I can't keep any more inside my head. I can't. I open and see. It seems for the first time. The end. So that's the end of the story. What's your thoughts? What do you think's happened? What do you think these different roles were? The guilty, the helper, the sorry, the lucky. What do you think happened? What do you think it's all about? The victim. Leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to be back soon with another story. Bye bye for now.